Hey, it's Karen. I'm going to be here today to show you some exercise tips for preventing injuries. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with a plank. So you can be on your knees or on your toes, and you want to keep your back very straight and just hold this for a few seconds. Then we're going to go into a bird dog. Great for the back. You reach the opposite hand and foot out as far as you can. Hold it for a few seconds. Repeat on the other side. Superman. This is really great for your back. Lift your upper body and your lower body, squeezing those glutes. Repeat about 10 times. This is the dead bug. Alternating, tapping one foot and one arm down, up and down. This is great for the core. Now we're going to practice bracing the core. You exhale, let the belly come out, and then inhale and brace it. Side bends. These are very good for oblique strength and flexibility. Do about 10 on each side. Now we're just twisting side to side, keeping the core braced, working on core strength and balance. This is great for your shoulders and back. You grab an exercise band and just pull it apart, pressing your shoulder blades together and pressing the shoulders down into your back. Next, we're going to use an exercise band around the ankles, and this is great to work on the hips. So you step side to side in a squat position, keeping the abdominals tight. And then repeat going the other direction. This is like a hyperextension. This is great to strengthen your lower back and fire up those glutes. Sometimes we sit all day long and we need to work those glutes. Here we're going to work your triceps. So it's a tricep push-up. You keep your back straight, bring the elbows in close to your sides. This is a step up. It's great for balance and core. You're going to step up, lift your knee, hold it for a few seconds, press that arm overhead to get some shoulder strength. Repeat on each side, of course, about 10 times. Lateral raises, just raising your arms out to the side will increase your shoulder strength. And then you can bring them to the front to work the front part of your shoulders. Always keep your core braced. These are called split squats. So you have one foot that's in front of the other's on the step, and you go straight around and try to get both knees bent to 90 degrees if you can. Great for your core, great to work your balance, and strengthens the glutes and hamstrings and core. Make sure you do about 10 on each side. Here we have a one-armed row. This is going to work the lat muscles in your back and helps get them nice and strong. Make sure you pull your pinky to your hip and then do about 10 or 12 on each side. This is a low lunge. This will help increase your hip flexibility and your legs flexibility. Try to make sure your knee is over your ankle. This is called a figure 4. This is a great exercise to release any sciatica pain and to help stretch through the hips and the low back. And then we're going to just dip the knees to one side, which is a great spinal release. Make sure you do it gently and slowly. Let the back relax. And then take both knees over to one side, arms out wide, and then reverse to the other side. This is called a half pigeon. It's a yoga pose that helps open the hips and provide flexibility in the back. Just stay on each side for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. Next, we're going to put our legs out straight in front, lift tall, and then reach forward and stretch your lower back and hamstrings. And then again, lift the arms up, reach forward, and just hang over. These are really tough. These are chest to the ground push-ups. So you want to go all the way up, bend those arms all the way down. Just try a couple of those. You can also do this from a kneeling position. It's going to work your whole upper body, your glutes, your core. All right, now we're going to practice just mobility exercise. So standing up and sitting down is so critical. You want to make sure you push off that chair to stand, and you want to make sure you look before you sit down to make sure that you have your balance. All right, this one's working the hip strength and balance. So you just want to hold on to a chair and take the leg out to the side. Now we're going to take that leg straight back to strengthen the glutes, holding onto a chair for balance. Do about 12 on each side. This one is marching. You're just going to lift one knee and then the other up to about waist height. All right, what you're looking at now is you go up on your toes and then you rock back on your heels. This is great for your calves and for your balance. Now we're going to stand on one foot and hold the other leg up and test your balance. Make sure you have a chair to hold on to. Now we're going to walk a straight line, one foot in front of the other. This is very good to work on your balance. And then we'll take it back, same thing, one foot directly behind the other. Make sure you have something to hold on to. All right, this is another great balance exercise. You have two chairs and you just practice rotating side to side so that you can keep your core tight and work on your balance. Whoops, even my balance is challenged sometimes. All right, this is a walking lunge. This is a great way to strengthen your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, and also improve your balance. This is a plank. This is one of the best exercises to strengthen that core. You can do it on your toes or you can drop down to your knees. They're both really great ways to help you. This one is great for the back. It's a bird dog. You stretch one leg out in front of you and hold it for a few seconds, and then repeat on the other side. This is a glute bridge, one of the best exercises to strengthen the glutes and the lower back. And then you can take it to a smaller pelvic tilt, which will also help the back very much and the core. Now we're just doing a core brace. So you inhale and exhale and you tighten up and brace the core as you breathe. Here we have a dead bug. This is great exercises for the back and the core. Here we have wood chops. You're taking that dumbbell over to one side to the other, and straight over your head as you add a little squat. You can also do it without the squat. This is great for your abdominals. Alright, we're watching this. Stand up and sit down, just practicing the mobility of getting in and out of the chair. And that's sometimes a struggle for people who are very sedentary. You can also try it with crossing your arms. Just make sure you really have a good handle on your balance. Side leg lifts, a great way to work on those hip strength and your core. And then you can do it to the rear for a nice glute strengthener. Make sure you have a chair handy to balance on. Of course, you always want to make sure you do both sides. This is marching, just marching in place, working on the balance. And now we're going up on your toes and rock back on your heels. Another excellent way to stretch and strengthen the calves and the legs. Here we are, we're going to walk one foot in front of the other, improving your balance and mobility, and then take it back. Make sure you have something to hold on to. You could do it on a kitchen counter or some chairs. Now we're going to try to work on balancing on one foot. Very good exercise. Just make sure again you have something to hold on to. Now we are turning side to side to work on balancing when you turn around quickly. A lot of people fall because they don't have that good balance. This is a low lunge, which helps. Thank you for watching. I hope you stay injury-free. Have a great day.